Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be speaking about Jub Jub and the cancel culture that he's experiencing right now. There are shows that are actually finally saying that they're canceling him because of the hate that they're receiving from the public. Uzalo is one of the shows that they're saying that they're actually terminating the contract that was set in place for him to work with them, and they're actually reversing everything because actually SABC1 came to them and said, you know what, we don't want anything to be associated with Jub Jub. You guys must just sort it out and then just release him till this whole thing is been cleared, because we know that right now the heat is very up. It's burning. Jub Jub is being banned. Actually, people are coming for him left and right, and the volume is certain to be high right now because now the likes of Kilukumalo are also coming with very, very harsh statements about this whole thing. And actually allegations are saying that she is actually input place with heavy statements about this whole thing. So when we're talking about cancel culture in South Africa, I don't understand why do we actually go for victims instead of going for perpetrators, canceling perpetrators left and right. We're canceling them. When someone comes and being a victim, we actually make sure that we put them down and we just say silence, keep quiet, you must know your corner and stuff like that. So right now it's the first time that actually I see that people are actually serious about cancelling Jub Jub, and we know that he's one of the favorites in South Africa, because now if he wasn't the favorite, likes of Uzalo wouldn't even consider working with him after Amanda has talked about this whole thing of rape and stuff like that, but they went on and initiated to work with him, you know. So now Clash of the Choirs is saying that it's rumored that they're actually saying they're cancelling him, but they're coming and saying that they never even had him in the pipeline. They never even initiated anything with him. So it's just rumors. Now, when we're talking about that, the unfollowed that we know from Showmax, they're the ones actually featured him there. And I don't know what's going to happen because now the show says unfollowed, right? And he's one of the people that most people believe that he should be unfollowed, but he's sitting there actually talking like a victim, talking about how he's experienced the backlash of the public and stuff like that. Right now, I don't think they are happy, and I don't think they're proud of that episode that they are going to air and stuff like that, because now it's not looking good for Jub Jub. I believe anyone and everybody who was actually on his corner saying things like he's not faulty, he's what, they have to keep quiet right now because things are actually turning ugly for him. So now, when we talk about things like that, if we remember Java being cancelled, like click of the hand, he was off, you know. He never even like being, I don't know, what can I say, the things for him just turned upside down quickly, you know. It was like, it's only now that people are really coming and saying boo to Lady Zama, she should just let Java in peace and stuff like that. But before, as we know, that Java's career is no longer in momentum that it was before this whole thing of rape allegations, right? And people are still coming for Lady Zama even today. So now that will have to mean people that are coming for Jub Jub also are still going to get a big backlash, because now he's one of the favorites in South Africa. I mean, once you touch him, it's like you're touching the father of the nation. And this cancel thing, I don't believe it will be the same that it would have been if it was someone else. But because if it is Jub Jub, I believe it will just be the amount of little as a pinch of salt, not the whole thing that we will think that it will come crumbling down. Maybe the courts is the one that is going to make sure that he doesn't see the end of the day. But for people, I believe that they still love him. They still see him as the son of the soil and stuff like that. So now, talking about this whole thing of cancelling people that are coming, victims in South Africa don't have a place to say anything or to share. It's either you blame someone who was already, in the pipeline of falling. If you are talking about someone who's in limelight, like people are still enjoying their presence and stuff like that, it's unlikely that people will want to come and support you. Most majority of people of South Africa are still going to say, keep quiet. We know what you're doing. Our person is not the way that you're painting them to be and stuff like that. So now, this thing actually, even for the victims, right? Most of them, I believe they're going the wrong way with this whole thing, because some of them, they say that they go and put the matter in the police station, open dockets and stuff like that. Then they backslide, they come to the public, they want the public to judge this whole thing. Meanwhile, they went, actually, like, went to court and stuff like that. So you want this person to be backlashed twice by the courts and the public, So it's like that work relationship that we have in South Africa, It's either you turned into police, and then they backlash you and stuff like that, and then the cancel culture comes of the community and public as a whole, or the public as a whole likes you, and the police are the ones who are saying, you know what, you've done wrong, so we're just gonna mush you. And most of these cases, actually, they end up in Twitter courts and stuff like that. They never even see the end of the day in them in the courts. If they do, and it happened to be the perpetrators win, they also come, backlash the victim in the public, making sure that they suffer, making sure that they feel bad for going all out and saying their whatever that they went, reporting the matter and stuff like that. So it's like both victims actually don't have a safe space, and the people that are accused actually don't have a safe space, because now once you accuse someone, you make sure that the cancel culture comes and they ravel that person. They make sure that they never see the end of it. And both, even the victims, is just the same. So right now, as South Africans, we are living in that kind of situation. So I don't know where it will lead us. Maybe this Jub Jub case will do something to us. I don't know if it will continue, because we've seen cases that are starting like this and they don't end anywhere. And this whole thing comes and say, people comes and ask apology from people like Jub Jub and stuff, like, after doing the whole thing that they've done, they caused the harm that they caused. He's without jobs and stuff like that, but people are still going on, and you'd find that they don't even continue in court. So it's just like the waste of time. His name will be damaged and stuff like that. So it's one of those smoky business that are happening, and we are just here to watch what's going to unfold. But it is what it is. Jub Jub right now is been cancelled, so we are looking forward to seeing maybe more of the gigs are still going to cancel him, or they're still going to work hand in hand with him. I don't know, but what I know is that he's a pleaser. He's loved by his nation, actually, big time. So it's actually 40-50. No, so I just don't know what's going to happen in this whole thing of his. So we'll see you next time as this whole things unfold. Bye.